So the impact of corruption, that was a terrible highlight on individuals, companies, communities, and the country at large. So on individuals, poor people are affected the most because corruption, it increases the cost of public services. It makes poor people feel powerless and cheated. I mean, look, to get your SASA grant, you have to work like 5 or 6 hours. And there are even people who get to the front of the queue that are like, yo, you give me 50 rand, I'll let you come here. So you have to pay some of your SASA grant to just get the grant. It's ridiculous. And it's very easy to lose hope as a result of these very unfair advantages, especially in South Africa. In terms of companies, people no longer trust officials who take bribes, so a very dog-eats-dog kind of world. Our officials, they like to take cool drinks. People within companies, they start to mistrust one another, and that leads to the company or government getting a really bad name or a really bad reputation. And the company may have to spend a large amount to put controls in place. In terms of communities, people may believe that the only way to access services, jobs, and opportunities is through bribery. And maybe that really is the only way to get it done. I mean, I went to a licensing office center in Johannesburg. I won't name any names. But yeah, and I wanted to go and apply for my learners. And there was a guy there. It looked very official. And he's like, look, you give me 20 rand, I'll let you cut across. So $20 to save I don't know, maybe an hour of my life. Seemed like a good deal, right? But I'm not going to engage in bribery and corruption. I'm not going to bribe an official. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's a very common thing in South Africa, or bribing to get your driver's license, paying a quick 2K or something like that. So yeah, if bribery becomes common, others in the community will think that corruption is the norm, and people begin to distrust one another. In terms of the country, service delivery is not at its best, and unemployment has increased quite a bit. Institutions, as a result, they don't develop, and income generation through taxes will be harmed, and donors and investors won't put money in a corrupt country. So it got to a point where South Africa almost became, where we were grey-listed, where this World Economic Forum was like, look, don't invest in South Africa. It's far too risky because of their policies. And I mean, even Donald Trump right now, because of our land expropriation bill that Ramaphosa passed, expropriation without compensation, we're bearing the brunt of it now as a nation as a result of our exchange rate. Because, Musk, his right-hand man, Trump's right-hand man, is, putting some sweet nothings into Donald's ear, saying that, look, this is a group, our Afrikaans population is being severely marginalized and experiencing lots of discrimination. And, just a few days ago, at the time of recording, big Afrikaans population in Pretoria pulled up to the US Embassy, sporting MAGA attire, Make America Great Again. So, yeah, all of this is bad publicity, and it makes investors, foreign investors, not want to push so much money into this country. And also local investors, rather, maybe we should invest offshore. It's a bit more stable than this country. Shame. Poor South Africa. And money meant for projects and job creation will be lost to corruption, and so social development will not take place at all. Corruption also limits economic growth, and it promotes poverty as there are just fewer jobs available and overall more inequality, especially in South Africa. We've got the highest level of inequality in the world.